All right, number 11. We want to use order of operations to evaluate this expression. Times -8 divided by 3 plus -7 squared. Okay, PEMDAS, most people know PEMDAS, but sometimes we make mistakes of trying to do it exactly in that order. But basically you want to do parentheses and then exponents, and then multiplication and division at the same time, left to right, addition and subtraction at the same time, left to right, whichever one comes first. Which means you won't always do addition before subtraction, and you won't always do multiplication before division. Just depends on which one comes first. All right, so working this problem out, I have parentheses, exponent here. I will have to do this first. So -7 squared, which means -7 times -7 gives you a positive 49. So I'm going to bring everything else down. -2 minus 5 times -8 divided by 3. It's not a 3. Okay, and then it's going to be plus, and this comes 49. Okay, so I've done my parentheses and exponents. Now we're going to do multiplication and or division, left to right. So that means going left to right, -5 and -8 happen first. So I have to multiply, and it says minus, but I'm just going to use that as a negative with this 5. -5, -8, combine those two, we get a positive 40. So I have a -2 plus 40 divided by 3 plus 49. Okay, now it gets sticky. Okay, we have to divide 40 divided by 3, and 40 doesn't divide into 3 evenly. So I'm just going to leave it as a fraction. I'm going to have a -2, and I'm going to say plus 40 divided by 3, and then plus 49. And then you can do either one or two things. Get a common denominator between all of these and then do the math. Or you can combine these whole numbers and then just get a common denominator between those two left. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take 2 away from 49, and then that will leave me with 40 over 3, and this will be plus 47, and then a common denominator between these two terms. Well, 47 doesn't have a denominator, so I'm going to give it 1. It's just understood to be a 1. Take any whole number, make it a fraction by putting 1 under the bottom. And then to get it to be the common denominator, least common multiple between 1 and 3 would be 3. So you multiply top and bottom by 3. And then this will give us a common denominator of 3 on the bottom. So I'll just have one fraction. 40 is not getting changed. It already had the denominator of 3, so it's going to stay as 40. 47 times 3 will give us 141. Okay, and then you add these two terms together, so you get 181 over 3, and I do not believe that that will simplify, but let me check. 181 over 3, if I add these terms up, 10 is not divisible by 3. So 181 over 3 is what we would get for that term. So division bar 181 divided by 3.